Hello vinyl community, this is Randy, back today with another video. Today's a time-tested record. Time-tested records are records that have been in my collection for a long time. I've listened to them consistently over the years on a regular basis, and I still continue to listen to them today. So today's time-tested record is Psychedelic Furs. Very first Psychedelic Furs album, self-titled Psychedelic Furs. This album came out in 1980. Psychedelic Furs are a British band, 6-member band. They were formed by two brothers, Tim Butler and Richard Butler. Tim Butler plays bass. Richard is the singer for the band. Vince Ely on drums. John Ashton plays guitar. Duncan Kilburn on sax. And Roger Morris is the other guitarist. So the band is, I think, really set apart by their singer, Richard Butler, who has a very distinctive voice, really good singing style. I also like their saxophone player a lot, Duncan Kilburn. I like the way that the saxophone is incorporated into the music. He's not just a soloist playing lead solos in some of the songs. His sax is actually incorporated into all the music, so that's really good. Yeah, so this album came out in 1980. When it came out, this is the American cover of the album. In England, the cover looked more like this. I think it was tinted. I think it had a color tint on top of it, but this is basically the cover in England. This is the inner sleeve for the US version. Here's the lyrics on the other side. 1980 for this album. This was not actually the first Psychedelic Furs album that I heard, though. The first one that I heard was their second album, Talk, Talk, Talk. This one came out in 1981. This was, I think, fairly popular in the United States. I bought it. I'm sure I didn't hear anything on the radio before I bought it. I'm sure I must have just read about it in a magazine, or maybe even just saw it on the wall there at the record store. I'm not sure, but anyway, I brought it home and liked it. Really liked it a lot. This has the song "Pretty in Pink" on it, which was probably their biggest hit, or one of their biggest hits ever. But this is the original version of it on this 1981 album. The movie was not made until 1986, and they actually re-recorded that song, a different version. This is on that movie soundtrack. This is a fantastic album, though. There's the track listing. Yeah, I think in addition to Pretty in Pink, I really like She Is Mine on here. Into You Like a Train. Yeah, this is a fantastic album. Yeah, so like I said, I like that one a lot. And here's what it looks like. It's the standard Columbia label. The one that we're hearing, which is the first album, is also on that same label. Yeah, I like that one so much that I went back at some point and got this one, probably not too much later. So the main reason that this is my time-tested record, though, is really just for the first side of this album. This is the best single side of an album that I know of. It's my favorite one side of a record of anything that I have. It's just a fantastic album. Songs don't all run together. There is silence between each song, but it's mastered really well, so the songs almost seem to run together, and there's just the perfect amount of time in between them, so it seems like the next song just picks up on the next beat without missing a beat at all. So starts out with India, which is the song that we just heard. That song starts out really quietly and builds. Then it goes into the song we're hearing now, Sister Europe. I really love the guitar tone on this song, Sister Europe. To me, it sounds a lot like the tone that Robin Trower used on his In-City Dreams album. That spacey sounds, really good. After that is Susan Strange. Then the album concludes, the side concludes with Fall and We Love You. So those two songs are just really intense. They really build up, and by the time it's over, I mean, the whole side is just a great album side. So yeah, in addition to the way it sounds, I mean, the words are really cool. I tell you, this album has a couple of words that run through it on a regular basis. Those two words are stupid, and dreams. He sings about dreams several times in the album, like the song we're hearing right now, Sister Europe. He says, even dreams must follow rules, and the other word, stupid. Even dreams must follow rules so stupidly. In the song We Love You, which concludes the album, the very first line is, we all dream. Then he lists off a bunch of things that he's in love with in the song We Love You. So, yeah, I'm in love with Catholics. I'm in love with Frank Sinatra. I'm in love with your blue cars. I'm in love with the words that scream, we are so stupid, we all dream. In the song India, the very first song on the album, he says, this is stupid, I object. Yeah, so in the song Fall, he says, sail upon the stupid sea. He sings, parties for our stupid friends. We will live our stupid dreams. Flowers for our stupid friends. So, yeah, evidently he's got some stupid friends. But, you know, I don't know if he's necessarily using that word in a, you know, to be taken literally. But it's really cool. And it's cool he uses the word dreams too, because the album side itself has sort of a dreamy quality to it. So, yeah, this is just a fantastic album. The second side is good too. I listened to the first second side when I first got it, but I just found myself most frequently just going back and playing the first side again, just because the first side is so great, and by the time it's over, I really just want to hear it again. So that's frequently what I do. But the second side also is good. Has Soap Commercial, Imitation of Christ, Pulse, Wedding Song, and Flowers. So those are all good too. So the whole album is great. But for me, it's the first side that really sets it apart and makes it my time-tested record for today. So that's it. Have you heard this record? I have one more Psychedelic Furs cassette. Actually came out in 1982, Forever Now. This had a big hit song on it, Love My Way. And then I think I had Mirror Moves. It seems like maybe I had that on CD, or I had the album, but I don't have it anymore. They played until about the early 90s. They broke up for a while, then they got back together in the 2000s, and they actually just released a new album at the end of July called Made of Rain. So I've not heard that yet, but it's gotten really good reviews, so maybe I will hear it. We'll see. So anyway, that's it. That's my time-tested record for today. Psychedelic Furs. Let me know what you think about this record. Have you heard it? Yeah. So that's it. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks very much for watching.